Is this the future of vlogging in the Philippines? Just a blurry image so that you cannot see anyone in the video. Or maybe this is the future. As you can see, Boracay, virtual Boracay. Because unless you've been hiding under a rock, you probably heard of that new law, or actually, it's more a guideline than a law that says that vloggers should blur the faces of people who are recognizable. Now, whether it's a law or a guideline, the thing is, it created a big turmoil in the vloggers community. And for a reason. How are you supposed to blur every face? Like, let's just talk about those people who do the, walk about in malls or in the street. It's virtually impossible. I think the people who created those guidelines, they don't understand, because when they talk about the technology to blur faces, sure, it exists. But first of all, it would take a tremendous amount of time to blur each face. Just imagine if you're in the mall. Imagine the number of faces you can see. So that's going to take a while. So instead of spending, I don't know, from 4 hours to 8 hours editing a video, you might spend 20 days editing a video to make what? $5 on the video? Like, not everybody is Mr. Beast, right? So it doesn't really make sense. And second, even if you manage to blur all those faces, who's going to watch a video where everything is blurred? I mean, this is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Philippines. But if you take into account that they just released basically this digital nomad law, and when you know that a lot of digital nomads want to make it as a digital content creator, it makes even less sense. But hey, who am I to judge? Now, the thing is, the only reason why I ever even considered the Philippines is because I saw a vlogger make a video about it. Because otherwise, even though somewhere in my brain I knew Philippines exists, it was just not on my radar. So why would you turn away free advertising? I don't get it. Now, I know there's the Vitaly case. This idiot, because there is no other word I can use, this idiot probably rooted for a lot of vloggers. But I don't think you can craft such a guideline in such a short time. So they probably worked on it before. And this was like the bad cherry on the cake, or the bad apple, the rotten apple in the basket. Now, let's make a comparison here. A few months ago, something dramatic happened at Manila airport. Basically, someone in their car had a panic attack, left a parking spot and started speeding, and ended up cheating two people, a man and I think a 5-year-old girl. This is super dramatic. Now, did they craft a law that says now nobody can ever drive a car because, something dramatic may happen? No, they didn't do it because that wouldn't make sense. Actually, I don't think I saw that the person who killed the two person had a 2,000 pesos fine. So you see, it doesn't make sense at all. It's not because a Vitaly guy or before him a lot of vlogger did something really bad that you're just going to prevent people from capturing public videos and posting it online. Now, I get it. The law should be strong enough so that never again can something like what Vitaly did happen. But this is for people to go and harass people. You cannot punish everyone because someone did something wrong. Justice is supposed to be fair. Supposed. Now, I understand the Filipino government. Once again, I think Philippines is really a great country. And honestly, I think they're going to change this rule because it's just shooting themselves in the foot. I believe that when they start seeing the consequences of that new guideline or law, however you may want to call it, hopefully they will backtrack. Now, I cannot be sure of that, but I know that Philippines want to develop the country, and turning away free advertisement, especially at the exact moment where Thailand is losing a lot of tourists, doesn't really make sense. Otherwise, we're just going to get some blurry footage or things like this being virtual Boracay, virtual Manila. You get my point. Now, the thing is, it doesn't just affect foreigner vloggers. It also affects Filipino vloggers. Now, the funny thing, I go and read the comments and I see some people say, yeah, this is great. I want even stronger laws and, I don't want to be on camera. I get it. Even though I create videos, I don't really enjoy being in random videos. But if I decide to go in public, I'm being filmed anyway. The CCTV everywhere. And if you decide to go in public, if it's just a normal video, then you can accept that being in public, it might be on that video. That's a completely different thing if someone comes and, puts a camera in your face and asks you a question and harass you, then I completely understand. But if someone is trying to make a travel video and they want to show the atmosphere in the city, of course they're going to film the city and there'll be some people passing by because that's what people want to see. Once again, if you're in a public space, you kind of agree that these things can happen. But to be fair, Philippines use its own government, they have their own laws, constitution, they do whatever they want. I'm not discussing that. I'm just saying, why would you try to attract more foreigners, for example, with the digital nomad visa, and then prevent them from doing the work that they need to do if they want to be able to sustain themselves and spend money in your country and create jobs? Now, maybe I got this completely wrong, so let me know what you think. But how many of these vloggers are going to go to neighboring countries like Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and other Southeast Asian countries? We don't know. But I've already seen a few saying they're really considering moving. And think about it. If that's the way to make money, they have to do something. Even if they love the Philippines, they still need to make a living. And if you're one of the few that think that, oh, YouTube is just a hobby, they should never make money about it, well, I challenge you. Make 10 videos, not even 10 videos, just make 5 videos and tell me how long it takes you. Tell me if it's not real work. See you then. And if you're someone in the Philippines who has power, you're watching this, please do something. But until then, instead of the slogan, it's more fun in the Philippines, it's now more blurry in the Philippines.